Hey Soul Fam, welcome or welcome back. So today's pick a card reading is going to be on why do you have people shook right now? So we have group 1 with the Fool, group 2 Ace of Wands, group 3 Queen of Wands, and group 4 Three of Pentacles. All right, so let's get started with group 1. How y'all doing today, group 1? This is your card here. We have the Fool. So you are someone who has started some type of new beginning. You ended some type of old cycle that was not serving you anymore. You could have been stressed out. You could have been dealing with a lot of issues back to back. You could have been dealing with problems or conflicts with certain people or a group of people or a certain person. And you did something to end that cycle now. Okay. So you could have cut people off. You could have moved away from certain people. You could have put boundaries up. And now you are living in this new energy. Like you could have, I heard you could have upgraded a version of yourself or upgraded a new version of yourself. So you are coming into a sense of newness in your life right now. And these people that you cut off or distance yourself from did not see this coming at all. Okay. These people feel blindsided. Okay. And this is why you have people shook right now. Because at this moment you are unpredictable. And like this newness that you're in, this is something that you haven't experienced before, and people around you haven't experienced this version of you before. So as you are experiencing this new version of yourself, other people are experiencing this new version as well along with you. Okay, so I'm feeling like there's a lot of newness going on right now for you. Interesting. But it's serving you well. Okay, you feel more confident, you feel bold and brave. I feel like you are proud of yourself for moving forward and starting a new beginning and starting from scratch. If you're not feeling this, you definitely should pat yourself on the back, clap it up for yourself, and be proud of yourself for moving forward and bettering yourself. Okay, group 1. So you could be an Aries or an Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. I'm using my astro dice here. Spirit guys, why does group 1 have people shook right now? So this is Venus. Yeah, Venus, Sagittarius, and first house. So a part of your newness could be focusing more on yourself. You could be taking the time to travel by yourself or explore different things by yourself. You could be learning something new. Also, maybe for one of you, you could have started some type of new relationship or a new partnership with someone. Okay. For one of you, you could be in a long distance relationship. Okay. Wait, what did I say? Did I say this was Venus? No, I'm so wait, is this Venus? I always be getting these mixed up. Yeah, this is Venus for sure. Yeah. Venus. Okay. So you could have a glow up right now. So you could have improved your looks, improved your hygiene routine. You improved something also about your physical appearance. So people are getting a different outlook on you right now. And they are shook by this new you. Okay, so I pre-pulled some cards here, so let's see what we got. Your relationship with God, universe, and source. Orange, black, purple, blue. So you could be wearing any of those colors. That could be one of your favorite colors here. And yeah, maybe one of the new beginnings that you started for some of you is that you are forming a closer relationship with God, but I also heard that you're strengthening the relationship that you have with yourself. I'm feeling like you guys are working on having better inner dialogue with yourself. So you're working on having more positive thoughts and not being so pessimistic maybe about certain things in your life. And with this new beginning and this new cycle, you have found some type of new passion for life. And this is why you have people shook right now. Wow. Yeah. Like people love this new version of you. There's definitely people who love this new version of you, and they love seeing it. They love they love seeing it, and they're watching the way that things are unfolding for you. They're watching it like a movie. Interesting. Okay. So we have conjunction, empowerment, in Aquarius, the radical. All right. Trying to make sure y'all can see everything. But yeah, you definitely, group one, have made some type of radical change, and you are someone who is empowering yourself. So the reason why you have people shook also is because you're making decisions, and very powerful and impactful decisions, by yourself. And this is why you have people shook. But you're also encouraging and inspiring other people around you who, are already supportive of you. You're inspiring them to do something different and to think outside the box for themselves. Wow. Yeah, you definitely changed your physical appearance, group one, for sure. I don't know what you did. You could have got a new tattoo. You could have changed your glasses. Like if you have prescription glasses, you could have changed your frames or something. Could have started wearing new colors, or you got a new wardrobe. Could have changed your hairstyle. You definitely did something new with your physical appearance, group one, for sure. All right. So so we have Aries, Aquarius, we have Libra, Taurus, Sagittarius, and Aries. All right, group one, that was interesting. Let's get into it for group two. So we have Ace of Wands. So people feel that you're very powerful right now. Your mindset is very powerful, and your thoughts are very powerful. If you didn't know this, group two, you are very powerful. Um, you have a lot of innovative and creative ideas. And I feel like Spirit is calling you guys to bring those ideas and those thoughts into your physical reality. Okay. So that message is for some of you, and for others, you are someone who is bringing these powerful thoughts into your physical reality. Okay. So it could be that you had a very interesting or innovative idea. Maybe you told someone about it. Maybe someone close to you, you told about it. And I don't know, I feel like this is a person that is supportive of you. Like maybe you told your spouse or your life partner, or like a close loved one or a friend or something, about a certain idea. And they're rooting for you, and they're like, oh, I wonder how group two is going to get this done, or whatever. Not necessarily that they're doubting you, but that they're curious to see how this unravels for you. And yeah, so you told them your thoughts, your ideas, or whatever, and then they see these things coming to pass, like happening in the real world right now. Okay, so you're someone who, once you put your mind to something, you make things happen. And this is why you have people shook. And the thing is that, like, whatever ideas, thoughts you had, if you told people about it, they thought it was going to take a longer time than what it actually took. So these people could have thought, this is, oh, group two has this idea, it's probably going to take them a few years to get to where they want to be, but then you ended up doing it in less than a year. Yeah, I don't know, I'm heavily getting that message. So it could be like a specific message for one person. But yeah, you're someone who's very innovative, creative. You know your potential, you know your worth and your value. Yeah, you're very strong willed. That's why you have people shook. Keep going, Spirit guys. Why does group two have people shook right now? Neptune, Leo, and first house. Yeah. So you could be I can't talk. I'm thinking too fast. You could also be someone who has very off the wall and unique ideas. You could be an artist yourself. And one of these thoughts or ideas that you have had and that you're bringing to fruition or that you brought to fruition has to do with creativity or artistic work or creating something, either creating something with your hands. I'm hearing creating something digitally or creating something like clothing wise. One of you guys could be starting a clothing line, maybe for one of you. Okay. Or if you have a clothing line, maybe you created or came up with some type of new idea relating to clothing. Also, one of you could be a hairstylist, and you're coming up with very innovative and creative ideas for hairstyles, or you do your hair very creatively. Okay. But right now, I'm seeing like all the focus is on you. Like people are paying close attention to you and what you're doing. And you're also someone who is comfortable with receiving attention for some of you. Like you could be someone who likes the spotlight, you like attention, and you could be someone who's a performer, you could be someone who dances, you sing, you act, or you could have like a background in being on stage or being in theater or in production or something like that. Interesting. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Um so we got rejection is God's protection. We have weigh your options. Okay. So, yeah, like I said before, you guys are strong willed and you're someone who knows what you're doing. Okay. I feel like this is kind of the message from group one, a little bit, but not really. But you're a good decision maker. You know how to make decisions really well. Okay. Also, I'm getting that there could be people who notice that um yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this already. I don't remember, but people could notice that you get a lot of attention or a lot of people like to talk to you and flirt with you and stuff like that. And this is why you have people shook. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely people who are physically attracted to you right now. They're attracted to your uniqueness and they're attracted to your charisma. And there could have been people in your life who didn't value you or try to make it seem like you were not as cool as you are. Okay, so they could have said or done things to make you feel rejected. So now these people who try to reject you and who try to make you feel bad are seeing you in action as other people are actually enjoying you and who actually like being around you. And this is why you have people shook. Okay, we have 11th house, the edge. Okay. Wow. Okay, we have Venus love. Okay, you could have your Venus sign could be in Aquarius, or you could have Venus in Pisces. I don't know why, but I'm getting for maybe one of you, you could have an interesting love life. I don't know why I heard love triangle, but you could be someone who likes to date multiple people. And this is why you have people shook. You could be someone who is good at managing, dating multiple people, I guess. Okay. Because you have the looks, you have the charisma, you have the uniqueness, and I'm hearing like you march to the beat of your own drum and it works. Yeah, this is why you have people shook. The fact that you have a like some of y'all could be polyamorous Okay, have more than one partner, or you could be in a committed relationship, but you have an open relationship or something. And this is why you have people shook. Yeah, but people think you're lovely for sure. People think you're lovely. You could be someone who gets hit on a lot. People flirt with you a lot. Yeah. I don't know why I just heard this. You could have just added a new person to your roster. If you're dating multiple people or more than one person, you could have added like a second person to your roster or something. I don't know why I'm getting this, y'all, but hey, do you, whatever floats your boat. So we have Taurus, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, and Pisces, and then the other fire signs. All right, group 2. That was your reading. Let's keep going. So we have a group 3, Queen of Wands. So you guys are, I feel like this is the same message in from group 2. So some of y'all could be coming from group 2, but I'm getting that you guys are not afraid to steal the show. You're not afraid to speak up or initiate conversations or initiate like you're not afraid to lead a group is what I'm hearing. So you could have done this recently. You could have took charge or took the lead with something recently. And there could have been certain people that didn't expect this from you. Maybe you're someone who is generally laid back or introverted. I don't know what I'm hearing, but you could be I forgot what the term is, but you could be INFJ. That could be your, I don't remember what exactly it is, but that's coming up. INFJ. That could be something that's significant for you. But yeah, you could be someone who's generally laid back or introverted, but when you feel like it, you'll stand up. I heard you'll stand up for yourself, but you'll also take the lead and you'll lead with your ideas. Okay. You're someone who is a very passionate person. I feel like you kind of have two sides to yourself where you could be laid back, introverted, but you get excited when what am I trying to say? You get excited about the things that you're passionate about. You could have like a serious face. That's also another thing I'm getting. It's like you could have a serious face so people could think that you are super serious or you can't take a joke or whatever. But then when people talk to you or get to know you, they see that you're a good time and you're fun. I'm getting one of you could be a Capricorn rising or a Virgo rising. Okay. Okay. And you could be a fire sign. So guys, why does group 3 have people shook right now? I think this is Mercury. Let me see. Yeah, this is Mercury, Taurus. Oop, that was 12 in 12th house. Okay. So let's see. Mercury, Taurus. You could be someone, you could speak slowly, or maybe for some of you, it could take you a while to make certain decisions, or you could, like, it takes you a while to move. Like, it takes you a while to be comfortable with making a change for some of you. Okay. But yeah, you're someone who is smart, you're intellectual, you communicate well, you could have a really nice voice that people like. Like people like when you speak, people like when you talk. And some of you could have spiritual or psychic abilities that other people know about. And this is why you have people shook because they didn't see it coming from you because of the type of personality you may have or because of your physical appearance. So I'm hearing like for some people, their impression of you is changing as they get to know you better or as they get to talk to you more. You could be well versed in esoteric topics, or metaphysical topics. You could know about the universal laws. You could be into government and politics. Yeah, like you're well versed in some type of topics. Okay, you're very smart. That's what I'm picking up on. And this is why you have people shook. All right, so we also have self-care, and we have let your confidence shine. Yep, exactly what I was saying is that like pretty much saying the same thing, y'all. But you exude confidence, but you don't do it in a way that's showy. It's just a part of your personality. You're someone who also likes comfort, and I heard you like freedom. So yeah, you have a lot of different sides to yourself. Group 3, and people are slowly realizing this about you. And this is why you have people shook, because they thought you were maybe a one-dimensional person, but you're very multifaceted and very different than what they expected. Okay, so yeah, there could be um some people that are finding out some secrets about you based on maybe you talking to them and you opening up to them more now. They could be finding out secrets about you and maybe your finances, or you and um like your home life or your childhood or something. And they're shocked about what you tell them, cuz like I said, based on your appearance, based on your personality, they wouldn't think that you have went through these things or been through these things or whatever. Okay. What else we got? We got Cancer, Doula, and Mars. Yep. You see this says action. So I'm feeling like you're someone who likes to preserve your energy, but you use your energy wisely. And you could also be someone who gets drained easily. Because you could be someone who feels everything, like you feel deeply. But you're also someone who's very passionate. So your moon sign could be either in a water sign or a fire sign. Okay, for some of you. So you could be a Aries, Sag, or what's the other one? Aries, Leo, or Sag, or Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio moon. That could be one of your moon signs. Yeah. Definitely multifaceted person, because like it's a lot of different types of energies out here. You got the earth sign energy, you got fire energy, and you got water energy here. Wow. Yeah. So your birth chart, like if you know about your birth chart can be a mix of so many different zodiac signs. So many different elements of the zodiac signs, you know what I mean? See if I'm getting anything else. But also when you get angry or upset and you have to defend yourself about something, this definitely has people shook because of how intense your emotions are and how intense you express yourself. Okay. What? I'm also hearing like people are turned on when you get mad because they don't see this side of you very often. Wow. Okay. So, yeah, that was your reading, group 3. Let's keep it going. So we have 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles. So you're someone group. Did I say group 3? I think I don't know. This is group 4. Group 4, 3 of Pentacles. You could work well with other people. You could have some people at work that are shook by you. They could be impressed by how well you collaborate and how you work, how well you collaborate or work with other people. Okay. There could have been a person or a coworker that tried to throw in a monkey wrench within some type of collaboration or project that was going on. Maybe this person is in competition with you, or they wanted to feel or seem better than you within this group project, but it didn't work because you're a good problem solver. Okay. And this is why you have people shook, because you were able to overcome their games, whether it is a coworker or whether it is just, a person in general who's trying to come at you. You're good with your finances also, group 4. You balance out things really well within your finances. Um you could have a lot of financial responsibilities going on, but you're able to juggle all of those things really well. And this is why you have people shook. Interesting. That's all I'm really getting from that one. You could be an earth sign. Spirit guys, why does group 4 have people shook right now? Ooh. Why does group 4 have people shook right now? So we have the moon, Aquarius, and 12th house. So the way that you handle your emotions or think about your emotions, you kind of, I don't know how to say the word, but you're very logical about your emotions versus maybe feeling them as much. So that's another thing, is that like there could be people who try to emotionally manipulate you or emotionally intimidate you, but because of the type of personality you have or because of how you handle your emotions, you're always able to find a logical solution to whatever the situation is. Like you don't overreact emotionally. You could act maybe cold or detached or distant from whatever person that's trying to negatively affect you emotionally. And this is why you have people shook for sure. And now you have like secret enemies who are holding a grudge against you because something they tried to do to you didn't work. That's so dumb. But yeah. Yeah, you have like you could be very emotionally mature, and this is how you have people shook. I want to roll this one more time. Let me see what we get. Why does group 4 have people shook? And then we have the 4th house, 12th house, and the 4th house. Yeah, so you could be someone who is very emotional, but you express it in a logical and thoughtful way. Almost, I don't know why I'm hearing this, but almost in a robotic way. Yeah, so maybe you're just someone who doesn't really like expressing your emotions very much. And there could be people who try to instigate or provoke you to express your emotion, but it doesn't work because, yeah, this is just how you have lived your life, where you're very logical when it comes to your emotional expression. Okay. I don't think I've gotten that message before, but okay, let's keep going. We have release the past, it's not serving you well, and shadow work. Okay, so maybe I'm getting another message. Maybe in the past, you were someone who was emotionally reactive. You could have been impulsive, and maybe you didn't think things through in the past when it comes to reacting. Like you could have in the past reacted to certain situations instead of responding. And now you take the time to think about your response before you do or say something. Okay. And this is how you have people shook. And I'm picking up on like people who maybe have known you for a long time and they have been in a situation with you before where they were able to maybe emotionally manipulate you or make you emotionally overreact or something, and now they try to test you, and they see that you're more calm and more level headed with your responses to them. And that's because you've done the shadow work or you've done some self reflection, and you're like, look, bruh, you're saying this to yourself. Like, look, bruh, this is not working for me. I'm always getting anxiety when I overreact or I get overly emotional. And yeah, maybe you've done some learning or reading up on certain things to help you maybe not react in a certain way that you used to. So it's like you could be healing your emotions or healing some type of traumas that allowed you to be triggered in this emotional way that you used to be. Okay, I hope that made sense. All right, what else we got? We have ascendant outlook and third house perception. Yeah. Yep. So also for you guys, I think this was a message. I don't remember, but I was gonna say this. I think this was a message in one of the other groups, but I'm also getting for this group is that people are seeing you differently now because the way that you're responding and reacting to people are different, especially to people that you've known for a long time. And this is why you have people shook right now. But also, you could be a deep thinker, and when you speak to people or you have conversations with people, you make them think more deeply as well. Okay. You could be age 33 or 34 or 43. But I'm getting also another message like at work. Um, you could bring forth very innovative plans or innovative ideas to the table, and then people actually move forward with your plans and ideas. And this is why you have people shook, because of the impact that you have, um, because of how you impact multiple people at once. Interesting. Okay, so we have Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, and Pisces, and the other Earth signs. All right, Group 4, that was your reading. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.